Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet because it's an afternoon stream. And yeah, I mean, I already made all the announcements this morning once, so okay. I have links to things in the chat and below the stream. Those things are Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Instagram's my personal Instagram. That's why I don't talk about it a ton. But Twitter and YouTube I talk about more. So here we go. Twitter. Twitter has all my announcements about when I'm going live, what I'm going live with, if I'm going live with other people or not. All that juicy information. I also have DMs open over there should you need to reach out for any reason. Um, there is a caveat to that. The only reason I do not accept messages is if you are trying to get me to commission you. Um, because that's not the proper avenue to reach out to get me to commission you. It is through my business email, so please respect that. Um, but outside of that, feel free to message me for whatever you need. I also have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is linked below the stream in the chat. YouTube houses all of my VODs. If you're looking to catch up on anything, past PTBs, magic drafts, killer only games, survivor solo only games, survivor games with groups, all sorts of stuff. I have all sorts of stuff over on YouTube. Stardew Valley too. A lot of Stardew Valley. I think there's over 200 individual streams of that. Um, which is a lot, by the way. Um, the amount of time I've put into Stardew Valley across the 5 now saves that the stream has seen, it has been too much. But it's great. I love Stardew Valley. It's worth it. Um, yeah. Yeah, go check that out if you haven't already. If you're on YouTube, you should think about coming to hang out live. I stream everything over on Twitch first. Twitch gets access to licensed music, voting on things for streams, interacting directly with the streams when they can. Not all games have necessarily the best ways to interact, but there's also more interaction coming soon. I get to affiliate and stuff because I'm not even an affiliate yet. I'm just doing this for fun, just for funsies. Um, but no, I do enjoy doing this all the time for y'all, so it is worth it to me. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got very confusing messages. Um, no, I think I hit everything on the nose though. Oh, this startup might take more than the normal timer. I haven't used the bathroom yet since eating. I got very distracted, judging by the fact that I am half an hour late to starting. Um, yeah, I got distracted. The ADHD is really buzzing today. But I'll get music for those of you who are watching live, and I'll be back in a few with the player test build, the public test build, rather. Hello, everyone. Pay no mind to the fact that there is old chat on screen. Um, we are doing Dead by Daylight PTB stuff, which is very, very fun. I didn't think about what I was going to be listening to in advance. We'll go with this. Right. Here we go. For a quick summary of the new content you'll find. For fullest passions, please see below. Master Tori Kane updates for Dark Lord, Demogorgon, Ghostface, Good Guy, Lich, Mastermind, Shape. And then the new Lake Ormond map. Activity HUD, Perk HUD, character bio pages, multiple issues for Watchman and Max Perks UI. Known issues. Okay. The collision on the Houndmaster's dog prevents the killer from being blinded by flashlights. The Houndmaster dog visually does not always complete the jump over vault animation, but still continues the path. The search path can appear above the ground when the search command sends the dog to a different elevation. When running on the search path, the Houndmaster very rarely does not earn the movement speed bonus. Survivors performing the grab rescue interaction on another survivor will play the corresponding animation after a rescued survivor is freed from the dog instead of during the ongoing interaction. Survivors involved in a grab display the broken status effect symbol instead of the incapacitated status effect symbol. Houndmaster is missing her dog during the match results screen. Houndmaster dog position is desynced with the survivor during the Mori when performing multiple actions. Frequently, the clean break perk does not trigger while being healed by another survivor that also has the clean break perk. Okay. So there are some issues already, which, what would we expect? It's Dead by Daylight. While we're running the test build. Test build. Where is she? Why are Freddy and Skull Merchant disabled? Hold up. Oh, there she is. Oh no, I have to get blood points. Shit. Oh yeah, because the unknown's not here. So this is pre the 28th. I think that's what it said, pre-October 28th. So I did purchase the unknown since then. Does not look like it here. But I mean, she doesn't even have her perks yet. Whoa. Why'd you just automatically unlock her for me? Why didn't you let me buy her to unlock her? And why don't I have any blood points to spend? What is happening? What if I switch over to Survivor? Also immediately unlocked. Now I have no blood point. Okay, I do want to play Killer, though. Actually, no. I should play Survivor because I'm more likely to have blood point offering. Uh, what version of Sable is this? To do the set a bond. And try to find something for blood points. I'm also not going to do my normal killed at the counter because I'm probably going to be swapping back and forth as I get enough blood points to unlock each side. So we're doing survivor stuff right now. Hopefully we run to the new killer a bit. We have a Tori though, so that's always exciting. Ooh, we love a good visual bug right off the bat. I feel like I'm blinded. I hope no one's watching this late back on YouTube at late at night because ouch. Why is the lobby so bright? I've never seen the lobby this bright. Like Sable's arm is glowing. I know Sable's pale as fuck, but her arm shouldn't be glowing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm glad that you get to experience me ranting. Hi, I'm Neff. I'm a queer variety streamer. I stream all sorts of things: Dead by Daylight, Stardew Valley, stream with friends, stream alone. Make all announcements on Twitter. There's a link in the description in chat, as well as a link to my YouTube where I hold all my VODs in case you want to go back and watch some things back. I hope you're doing well today, though. I actually did it at the appropriate time instead of forgetting. Facing the Houndmaster, let's go. Sorry. I'm excitable at the moment. I apologize now, but I am excitable. Blood Lodge. So, the way that this killer works is that she has a dog. Her dog can do a couple things. It can preemptively scout areas. It can do a lot. The new survivor. They have a mask on their back from the cult that they're in. Actually, the survivor is who I watched like a lore video about earlier this morning. Like early, like 30. There's a dog. Ma'am? That's a dog. Ma'am, that is a dog. The dog's radius was tiny as hell, though. I should point that out because I feel like that's relevant here. I need to not sprint. I need to find a locker. Don't sprint, find a locker. Don't sprint, find a locker. Don't sprint, find a locker. Yun Jinli is disconnected from the game immediately. You suck. Sorry, I despise people who can't take the game as it is. I feel bad for Dwight. Poor Dwight's getting attacked by the dog. Look at that little image, though. You know exactly what's going on. You know he's getting attacked by the dog because you see a little dog. I gave myself exhausted. Used it too soon. And I didn't want to. Oh, the front door's not open. That's inconvenient. Out here, though. Smint. That's icky. Look at her. Queen. Please don't kill me. This man with a dog is on the other corner of the map. Get upstairs first, Dwight. Aw, shit. I did want to heal you, Dwight, I promise. That was the priority. Great skill check. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Shoo! Can I pet dog? Can I pet dog? I can pet dog! I can pet dog! She can pet the dog! Resist the dog grab! Resist the dog grab! Mama, your dog did not. Mama. Oop, your dog. Oh, okay, that's fair. No, but the dog is so cute. I do want points. I need blood points. I'm sorry. No, but she let us pet the dog. Y'all, we've been in the game for like 5 minutes and we already got to pet the new dog. I feel so blessed. That's it. I can wrap up the stream. Everyone head home. Oh, my guy, I was drinking my soda. What's the other survivor that stayed? I don't do it. You let me pet her dog. I can let her kill the bot. Let her kill the bot. I can even let her start double hooking people. When she starts killing people, that's the problem. But the bot's one thing. The bot's understandable. Real talk. I'm just glad I didn't have to use my build. I mean, I believe your dog is biting someone again. Whoop. Wait, are we suddenly going for the kills? Hold the fucking phone. Do I need to start playing the game now? Wait, Dwight being taken. Oh. No, we are being friendly. Excuse me while I do the achievement gen. Not the dog! I love the dog. I dodged the dog. Okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. Knowing that you can dodge the dog is nice, though. Knowing that you can dodge the dog is nice. Because, I mean, it is an AI. It seems like a more simplistic AI than the one that is the Knights. The Knights AIs also have more. They have a larger, like, terror radius, scan radius that they check. Not me. Not me. Look at him jump over the window! Can you make him jump over the window again? Oh, you're gonna pet him again. We'll also take this opportunity to pet the dog. But I wanted to see if her dog can see if your dog can. Yeah. Yeah. What does that one do? Oh, I love the evil cackle. We confused the dog. This growling dog. Oh, what is this timer that's on me? Pull me off the door. Look at the goodish boy. Yeah. Slug race. Come on, everyone retake their positions. I'm a little crooked. Here we go. Doggo! Gotta make it interesting. Did I sneak out? I did. I sneaked out. Dwight has a little flower in his hair too. Iconic. Ma'am, your dog kind of bites. Oh. Oh, that was good. I'm so glad I stayed around to read the endgame chat. Oh. Oh, that was good. Hold up. I need you guys to see this. Y'all, I fucking crashed. I played one game with the new killer and I crashed. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, hold up. We're gonna fix this. Uh, send. Please send the crash report. Oh, that was so good. Okay. I can't believe Dead by Daylight just crashed while I was live. Oh, that's so good. After such a good game. I'm just hoping it doesn't stay broken. I'm hoping. I can hope as much as I want, though. Can't believe I fucking crashed. I was so confused because my screen suddenly like turned off and I thought I lost power again. And I was like, what? No, it's just the game crashed, which is even funnier. Okay. We're getting back to the part where the game tries to load itself. Just need to also make sure the game's not like horribly out of frame like that. There we go. Everything is fine again. This. Sorry about that. I cannot control when the game decides to crash. It had me load into Michaela. I was playing Sable. Game is real mad. Hold on, considering I only have one whole missing 2 whole people's worth of perks. Not counting the new survivor. Like this says I haven't even bought Gabriel yet. want to play the new person though. Oh, but I was saying it during the first match. This is the character. This is of the two characters that are being released in December. This is the one that I know more about. Um, she is the child of two members of a cult that worships the entity. Um, and from my understanding, she may or may not have tried to sacrifice Hattie's brother. I could be incorrect, but I know that their beef is real. This creepy ass bitch and Hattie have real beef. I'm just looking at just run the basics here. That's right. Well, being killed by Brooks. So clean break will work up until I do treacherous crows. Oh, I guess during the PTBs when I attempt to so fucking bright in the lobby, Jesus Christ. Like if I get no, that's too dim. I was like, if I turn off my desk light that provides light to my face, will it work? No. It's not that bright, or my actual monitor isn't that bright. But my first chance at using the new perks, supposedly. Vittorio, no. Alright, you don't want to be with the spooky cultist? Spooky cultist Steve. Very nervous Cheryl. Okay, we have Thalita. Thalita's better anyway. I got excited by how many iridescent shards I have. I can't pay attention to that number. None of the numbers in the top right are correct. It's also why I have like an odd number more of Auric cells. I have like 550 more than what I should have for just opening up the PTB. It's because as of October 20th, I had 550 Auric cells from going through the rift. That is where it's coming from. Why? I'm gonna fight someone. We're facing another Houndmaster, though. I suppose people are only loading into the PTB as killer for that. Realistically, I'm only in the PTB to play both sides of the new characters. If I get bored, I might switch to uh, normal public servers, and I might bully people to get online because it's Friday, so the people that I normally game with are actually kind of more available. There's a dog. Ma'am, there's a dog. One was actually terrifying. I just sent it flying back the stairs. That was so funny. Why did she fly back like that? Oh my god, I need to clip that like right now before I forget. Your dog sounds feral. Not the Steve scream. Alright, I don't like RPD with the Houndmaster. Is that the stairs down or is that the stairwell that's blocked? Surge? Okay. Or I wasn't gonna finish the gen in time. Gotta be downstairs. Sound like the dog went under me. Yeah, having perks that care about being broken with the a perk that makes you broken for the rest of the match doesn't really work, does it? Yeah. I got you, girly. Girly Pop, can you keep her downstairs? Because that's sick, actually. This one is not one who will let us pet her dog. I think Mark's gonna like shoulder the burden, by the way. The only perk that's technically active at the moment. Cost. Holy shit. I've now officially healed someone. So will this mean my ability will be active? Yup. Let's go! Got stuck. I try to find the basement real quick. Do you think that's a good idea? Or do we think that's an idea that's going to get me killed? Personally, obsessed with the idea. Personally, if I knew where the fucking basement spawn locations were, this would be a lot easier. I think it's back door. Mama. Oh, whoa. Be cool. Come back. Pet the dog. Let me polite. Wait, do we get a ton of blood points for staying within the dog's radius? Can my game also not crash when I go to lobby after this? Iconic. Iconic. I need to hope game doesn't crash. Oh, thank goodness. Don't mind me spending a ton of blood points that I'll never get back because they don't exist in the first place. Uh, I won't take clean break though. I'm fine with keeping shoulder the burden. I'm basically asking myself to die here. I need something else that sees the killer's aura. I wish I had like object of obsession or something. That'd be so much nicer. What does Wicked give me? When you are unhooked or unhook yourself, you see the killer's aura for 20 seconds. Strength 8. Shadows. mean, I could run it. Can run it, try to perform the ritual, and hope for the best. Why am I taking a self-heal perk with 2 invocations? I could use Fogwise. Requires me getting skill checks around when I need it, though. Of Obsession. Dark Sense isn't bad. Trap isn't bad either. I just gotta be a bit reactive. Are we breaking again? Am I gonna have to end the stream because it just keeps breaking when I try to play the PTB? Okay, we're good. Melody has a reindeer onesie outfit. Really, Pop, at least commit to the bit of using the new girl. The blood points or not. Commit to the bit. No, it's real funny because half my perks are purple. Or not even half my perks are purple because of blood web stuff. I'm not gonna try to read her bio with 4 seconds left on the timer. Maybe I'll read her bio to bookend, or is the segue into switching over to killer? I didn't see where the hatch was. It looked like the normal blueprints though, so I'm guessing Killer Shack? Or no. That one's or no, this one determines where basement is. It's annotated blueprints. Annotated blueprints moves the basement, right? It puts the basement in main building if there is one. I need to go start my invocation first, though, if I am correct. That's a dog. Ma'am, that's a dog. Ma'am, that's a me? Fuck. Ma'am, that's a me. Shit. Arf. Oh, you're just gonna heal me. That's cool. Stable, I need to get to the building. It's already unhooked. Tell me basement is in here. Around this wall. Yeah. I remember the wrong basement location. Or is the offering different than I thought? The offering's the other one. I'll just do this gen then. Might as well be productive while I'm down here. Shit, holy shit. Really pop on hook. I am so sorry. Oh my fucking god. Fucking god. Y'all, we're cooked. We're just fucking cooked. Where the basement is. Yes. Fuck this. Elodie, get over here. No. Girly Pop, go save our friend. Please go save our friend. Come on, get there in time, Elodie. Or Elodie get chased off. Oh no, Elodie got there. You have to toggle them separately? Oh, behavior. And now if I go on hook Girly Pop, Really pop. I am running. No, I need to get her off the hook. Treacherous bitch. Imagine camping a hook in a fucking test build. What a terrible angle lighting wise. Damn. I guess I do clip me getting moried, because that's at least exciting, right? The new player and I got moried. Just waiting for the mori to fully finish on my other monitor. Imagine camping hooks in the fucking test pit. So you have to trigger them separately. Objectively, that sucks. It should have been like boons, where they both apply in the same ritual. I actually hate that they don't stack like boons do. It makes invocations so bad, actually. What? Like, I don't even want to use this one. I mean, I could make a build that's dedicated to them tunneling me out. Where's Quick Gambit? Because I want to know where I'm not supposed to run. Be able to reset my palettes. And a flashlight for extra annoyance. Please have... It was the hatch. It was hatch over to Killer Shack. Boldness. Sure, we'll go with that. I need to spend a couple rounds just playing to play to earn blood points. I mean, it's already been an hour. Already 2. I'm very happy I got to launch the new killer backwards with a pallet. One. Sorry about that. Making sure I was good for dinner tonight. Being a vegetarian and all. Facing the Houndmaster. I genuinely don't believe there's a single killer who is not going to be running the Houndmaster. If I see anyone who's not, I might disconnect on the spot. Let me face the scary pirate lady with her dog. Scary pirate lady. And this, folks, is why you do not sprint everywhere. I was gonna say, because it looks like she's trying to drop down on the other people to try to scare them in the achievement room. To be fair, if I was a killer and I spawned on the top floor in the other corner, I would absolutely head to that room as well. That's chem trap at the very least. We're still downstairs. There's a pallet over there that was not broken. Really, Pop? I will come get you in just a moment. I promise. Oh, Chase is right in front of her. Oh, that pallet's gone. A weird ass hitbox. Be like that, I guess. I got stuck on the frickin' forklift. I'm glad I didn't take the hook for that one. Also, why did Sable just keep bringing Chase back to Hook? Because that was weird. That was fucking weird and not helpful. Is that the new icon for self-healing, by the way? With the little arrows? Because I love it. Out of here with that bullshit. Thankfully, she wasn't so broken by the time she got hit. I'm going downstairs. Fucking know about you. And so you understood the assignment. You understood the adjust. There this time. I'm not running my boon. It's going to run exponential at first. I think it's better that I'm not. I took an extra hook, and now Sable has one less hook. Goodness. That's perfect. Sable, if you have a way to get up, that'd be so sick. Like that? That shit's sick. Oh no, Chase is downstairs. In a cruel turn of events, Sable has to take this hit for me. Calculated risk. Sable goes down. Sable gets hooked. Sable doesn't die here. Because I gave Sable a free extra hook. Heal off, get the heal off, get the Oh no. Oh, that dog got real freaking close to me. That was bullshit. That was bullshit. And I die here. Because I did take the one hook. Yeah, I bought Sable and Extra Life though. The way that the pallet dropped though, that was bullshit. Because I was on the other side of the pallet. I put all my money on Sable when I gave her that hook back. Also, does this one only have one hook? Oh no, this is gonna be bad because they're both gonna be super uber cowardly. I bet you we accidentally threw each. Hold on. Here for perks. Compared to what I have now. So it's 30, 25, 20 seconds of how long you're exposed. Which if you do it right, you're not gonna be worrying about the exposed for very long. I think what I do is I do generator stuff. What if I build her as gen build logwise and say quick gambit with shoulder the burden? It's like a reverse deliverance. Realistically, that's what it is. It's a reverse deliverance. That's the best way to think about it anyway. Objectives. Oh. Trying to get blood points for survival. Fuck. Minecraft Steve. Yeah, this will be my last Survivor game. Then I'm going to switch over to Killer for a bit. The Houndmaster. The desync to idle animations. Perfect. I love when idle animations get desynced. Though I didn't see the dog desync happen when I was more. Gates. Why aren't you telling it's us? It's the Houndmaster. Huh? Ooh. Dog. Rope. Minecraft Steve, no. There's the killer. There's this dog radius. Okay. Pallet break, yep. Steve, I see you. Mama, don't look to your right. Or your left, rather. Just killed a man. Coulda got up to his head. Pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Really don't like Evil Cackle being right below me. That is my least favorite time to hear an evil cackle. Oh, wait, is this bird invocation actually good? Yes. The answer is yes. Oh my god, there's not going to be a moment I'm not seeing the killer this match. Oh my god. I am the intelligence. This is why they made stealth killers, though. Can I have a skill check, please? Game? Well, fuck. There we go. I want to go reset those pallets over there, because she didn't break any of them. I suck. Ma'am. I was hoping she would swing again. Nope, she swung there, though. As I went around it too wide of an angle. Forage hooks, maybe? Nice, short, and sweet. Saying her frail, yeah. Not gonna lie, I was expecting her to turn around so goddamn fast. Mama, please, it wasn't me. No, you don't understand. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm blind. It wasn't me, and now I can't use my other perk. Because I didn't process that that's what the other bitch did. They did that and let me take the fall for it. Can we, like, get to a spot where we're not in the open to heal? So it looks like there is now a visual indicator on if the heal is happening to someone else or the person that's performing the action. Look left. Don't you fucking look left. Come on. You fucker. Yeah, and this kills me. I'm getting moried again. What is with the angle that you can't see her face? Is it just a lighting thing where we are on the maps? It's so not that bad. I don't know what the fuck he's going off about. But anyway, we're gonna switch sides and see why the fuck everyone is camping hooks with her. Like, look, her face has actual, like, texture and detail and stuff. But for some reason, in the Mori animation, you wouldn't be able to tell that. I have all of my perk of slots open. I think nurse is calling. Hmm. I want this one. I want jagged compass. No quarter. Item consumption. Yeah. Ideally, this would also have nurses calling, so I know where to hover around. Placing rope is for causing grievous bodily harm. Sprouts when time use of the dog become afflicted with hound sense when a dog grab starts. exhausted. Move a little bit faster if I'm running on the path. Let's try it. Let us try to get some kills. Are we just not going to talk about the magic floating hand? I feel like we should talk about the magic floating hand. I am queer. Twitch flame. Really am vibing with the stabilized glyph just because it matches the purple with the purple and like some light coloring added to it. Yeah. I'm probably going to switch back to the normal servers once I finish this stream though. Because being on the PTB is not fun. And I only say I'm not having fun because I'm the one who keeps getting sacrificed and moried. So like it's a bit biased. I'm aware of that. Also, I know that there's some other content creators out there that have started to get access to the 2v8 stuff. Right now there's private servers up for the 2v8 revamped. And I'm very excited to see some of the videos that come from it. Because I know there's going to be videos. Yeah, magic floating hand. What is her story? The Houndmaster. Portia May's father helped found a prosperous settlement of sailors and merchants on uncharted island in the Caribbean. They called their port town Fortune and created a vast trade network which exposed Portia to cultures and knowledge from around the world. As a sailor and lover of stories, Portia's father read her the Arabian Nights, Shakespeare, and Greek mythology, and he instructed her in sailing and celestial navigation. To be sure, he instilled within her a love for adventure so that she always wanted to travel with him. Once she accompanied her father on a trip to Italy, where he traded sugar and silver for rare silks and spices. They also acquired a litter of Corso puppies, which her father said they would train as hunting dogs for Fortune's yearly hunting games. He also mentioned she should keep the strongest of the litter for her upcoming 12th birthday. She named the pups Caesar, King, Shah, Athena, and the runt of the bunch, Snug. But before she could begin their training, a violent storm pushed Nightstream off course into an area controlled by freebooters. Desperately, her father tried to steer the ship to safety, but the dreaded Mad Moloch attacked them with his ships and took Nightstream quickly. Those who survived the initial attack were pitted against each other in vicious fights that Moloch and his crew would wager on. The brigand promised that the last man standing would be let go. Portia's father refused to participate. The most vicious of Moloch's men, his son Tariq, tortured him for hours and finally slit his throat. Keeping Portia alive to get past Fortune's hour defense, Moloch and Tariq returned to their sloop and left a skeleton crew on Nightstream. Portia would then lead them into Fortune, and once inside, Moloch and his raiders would attack, pillage, and burn their beloved town to the ground. Using her skills in celestial navigation, Portia led them off course through an area that many claimed to be cursed, known as the Dragon's Tooth. Some believe the area bled into the dark, malignant domain of some ineffable evil where monsters roamed. Portia hoped to lead Moloch to his doom, and if she perished in the effort, so be it. As she approached the dragon's tooth, dark clouds accumulated and a cold black fog surrounded them. Sheets of rain fell and a fierce wind roared down the ship, creating black mountains that crashed over the mast. Instantly, Moloch and the ship turned away from the storm and left her to perish, but Portia refused to surrender as night stream plowed through the thick fog and lightning. Her heart thundered in her chest as the ship creaked and groaned and slowly capsized. The last thing she saw before the ocean swallowed her whole was the silhouette of a giant tentacle crashing down on them. Portia opened her blurry eyes to see Snug staring down at her. He licked her face and barked for her to get up. Blinking the salt water out of her eyes, she pushed her aching and bruised body from the ground, but collapsed onto the strange purple sand. She had never seen anything like it before. With difficulty, she gathered herself, stood and turned to face the runt. Snug barked twice and began sniffing the ground, leading her to a cluster of coconuts and purple seaweed. Brought out the seaweed, cracked the coconuts, and ate on the rocks, quietly listening to creatures she had never heard before, and suddenly realized they were marooned on an island in the dragon's tooth. They were in a strange world, an in-between world, a world her father had once described as a living nightmare that tortured the mind and played with the heart. She listened to these strange new sounds. She suddenly saw Moloch everywhere. Instinctively, Portia closed her eyes and shrieked, and only stopped when Snug jumped into her lap, returning her to the moment with a crescendo of barks. Over the years, Portia survived on whatever washed ashore as she battled the predators that stalked the island, ferocious animals, vicious humans, and savage abominations not of this world. Snug now weighed over 100 pounds and followed Portia everywhere. Together they made a daunting pair, and most of the survivors on the island kept their distance. Few who didn't live to regret it, if they lived at all. And just when she was about to give up on the idea of escaping, she spotted an impossible thing while searching the beach for Snug. To her disbelief, she saw a night stream drifting offshore, full black fog. She knew better than to doubt or question anything on this island. With a whistle, she entered the water, but was suddenly attacked by a group of castaways. In her mind, she slaughtered Moloch 50 times and spared only those she needed to crew her ship. Together, they spent days searching for Snug, but he was nowhere to be found. He was gone. Gone as if he had never been, as if he had only been a figment of her imagination. For decades, Portia terrorized the Caribbean as she searched for Moloch. She only attacked freebooters, taking their gold and torturing them sadistically to satiate some intangible darkness living within her. Darkness like a parasite that demanded blood until it had its fill. On the occasion Portia couldn't appease its hunger, the parasite would squeeze her mind with its deadly talons, crushing reason, reality, until she would see Moloch's face on every crew member. She would attack and butcher everyone and anyone of her many trusted until one of her many trusted guard dogs barked for her to stop, and Moloch would suddenly dematerialize into wisps of black fog. Terrified, rightfully so, the crew knew it was just a matter of time before her madness turned against them, and so even when they finally located Moloch, they conspired to mutiny. But they had underestimated their captain. By the time Portia was through with them, there were only 5 left standing in a pool of blood and gore. They instantly threw themselves on her mercy as her dogs surrounded them, waiting for the kill command that never came. Destroying Moloch would take more hands than she possessed. Gathering her wits, she ordered the mutineers to clean up the deck and feed her dogs as she steered Nightstream toward Mad Moloch's island. Moloch himself was out on the high sea, but Portia's crew captured Tariq and locked him up in preparation for his father's return. When he returned, he found the island deserted, apart from a woman offering chests of gold and jewels. She claimed she wanted to join Moloch's crew and had prepared an amazing feast for him and his men. Not recognizing her, Moloch accepted the treasure and asked about Tariq. She smiled and assured him his son would be joining them for dinner. Portia served Moloch an elaborate meal, and he drank and ate with gusto. The meat was especially good, roasted crisp and black on the outside and pink and juicy on the inside. He wanted to know if it was wild boar or venison. It was person. Portia smiled, stood proudly and reached over the table and lifted a golden food cover to reveal defeat. Tariq's decapitated glazed head, frozen in a scream of terror, the mouth vomiting bullion and jewels. Moloch roared his anguish like a wounded bull, and she reveled in his torment as thick black fog rose from the floor like a black veil. But before she could strike Moloch down, something unseen jerked him backwards into the darkness. As her laughter died, lips curled with mingled panic and rage, veins in her neck stood out in livid ridges, talons gripped in her mind and squeezed and refused to let go. He was gone, before she could stomp his head into a bloody pulp. Unintelligible words fumbled out of her mouth and degenerated into a guttural rasp. Just as she was about to scream, she heard the impossible. A bark. A bark she hadn't heard in years. She heard it again and again. Snug, had Molak said. Not trying to understand what could not be understood, she charged into the fog to finish what she started with her long lost friend. So this is Snug. This is her dog that got lost in the void the first time around. It also makes sense why her perk are about time and tracking, and then the all shaking thunder. That's just an epic perk name for what it does. Though I don't know the difference between that and coup. I don't have coup because I don't have the twins. I need to play at least one game with her, right? I don't think my stream's gonna go on like insanely long because there's gonna be a lot of downtime if I'm in killer queue. Tori, Yui. It's okay. Her name is Hex Daddy Issues though. We respect a self-aware girly. Even though I'm pretty sure she's one of the many survivors that actually fits into the what's it called? The Chaos Junkie category. Also, I just realized she has an eye patch on the side of her face. Oh, it looks like it's covering whatever happened to her face. I'm assuming happened on the island. Oh my god, does she use the eye patch to keep her face together? Hold up. Oop. Why'd she shift off the screen? Hello? Not the only one who saw that, right? Not the anniversary offering. I will try to not kill anyone, but Tories do make hook counting really difficult now. As someone who plays on the friendlier killer side, Tori will actually make keeping track of hooks, very difficult. Oh, chase search? I did just see someone in front of me. But why did you track on that way? I don't understand how to do her chase. I've never played with like the knight before. Fair enough, girly pop. Now my goal is to actually do this, right? Pick her here, because when she gets unhooked, it'll become a Scourge hook. Oh, that was such a cool audio effect. Nope, you got me there. Miss Ma'am, you did stun my dog. Oh shit, there was a window there. Oh no, I did it right and everything. Oh, he was so close too. I think it's over there, or it's over at that gen over there. Oh, it's that gen. Let's go, doggo. There was a person here. Oh, so it does tell me. It did tell me that they swapped the hook. I'm just gonna peek around the door at her. Don't try to blind me again. I'm not actually gonna kill her. If I down her, I'm going to have to let her get back up. Come on, let's get you over to the door. I'm literally letting your friend go. Stop trying to blind me. Can I pet my dog? Can I pet my dog? Where's the pet dog button? Come back. Where's my button? There's supposed to be a button that I can pet the dog. What is happening here? I would love to be able to pet my... Oh no, that just says... Control the switch? My guy, where are you running? Where did you go? What is the button? There's supposed to be a button that allows me to pet my dog. At least smack my ass if you're doing it right. No, don't do this. No, don't do this. No, don't do this. No! 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 You were supposed to live! Look at that. You guys gotta hype everyone up. Ooh. No one yelled at me that the terrible people were playing music in your ears? Y'all should have yelled at me. I can see why there's the temptation to like patrol hooks with her, because it's not that hard if you can swap with the dog's cooldown fast enough. Actually, these belaying pins might be uber helpful. I think unnerving presence is the perk I want, by the way. I mean, I could just basically play a game where you're like just Actually, what if I do this but with thanatophobia? That way they want to heal, but if they're near me while healing, it's a nightmare. Also, Jagged Compass is super helpful when trying to track things after you've made a hook. Hunting is just the chases, right? I know deviousness is how well you can use your ability. I might do that. I think hunting is for chases because the the Shrike wreath is it's sacrifice, so that's the actual hooks. I hate that I don't even have all 4 perk slots unlocked, y'all. No, I will say that person that I got stuck in loops with for a while, they were killing it. And apparently they are still pretty new to Survivor, so that was good. I mean, they must not have I won't say they didn't pick up because the only one who really got hooked a lot was the Yui. The other 3 I was having a hard time distinguishing between them. So I was like panicking constantly. Especially when the tutorials were like in chase together with me. I was like, why are we here? But having the killer see when a hook was taken is actually so helpful. Because that was my fear going into this. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to like track hooks properly if I want to do my whole 2 hooks move on. Now there are going to be situations where it's well, I need to hook them 3 times and I'm still being friendly. And they're not dead. Hook numbers don't matter anymore. I know it exists as a way to counteract tunneling. I know that for a fact because that is the entire reason it was even brought up by the community as something we might even want. Because the community that is a perk that the community asked for. I thought the dog was panting at me because I was in the game. I was not. Sorry, I was looking for something on my phone real quick. Um, there was a thought, and the thought is gone. Other than I really hate sitting in Lobby Simulator. Currently, that's my only thought. Lobby Simulator, not a fan. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who's stuck playing Lobby Simulator. I've seen so many people. I just watched someone switch on TikTok live switch from Killer to Survivor because they're like, I'm done waiting for lobbies. Because realistically, that's so fair. I did figure it was going to be this bad. Usually, playing Killer at all during the day is this bad as far as wait times go. I wish we had a larger player base to be able to kind of keep lobbies moving. Because it does suck. Because, like, I'm super excited to be playing with this new Killer. I'm trying to figure out how to use her dog more effectively, obviously. But the dog. Sorry, I just got sent a message. I apologize. Um, dog. Oh. I never would have thought to use the dog to try to like scare people from passing through the doorway. Because I mean, if the dog is not in its like hunt chase mode, it's not gonna grab onto them, right? But I mean, the hitbox doesn't seem to be very large on the dog as it is. I'm assuming it's similar to other small entities like I hate Chucky's hitbox, but more importantly, Victor's hitbox. I imagine that's similar to. Um, and Victor's actually pretty easy to get around, even if he is in a doorway. Just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Admittedly, I'm not usually on my phone this much, but I mean, there's really nothing else I can. I mean, I can scroll through Twitter and I can let you know what I'm seeing, but it's mostly people talking about the new killer that I'm actively trying to sit here and play. There's nothing super, super big news wise because it's a lot of just holding our breath, hoping things don't get real, real bad. So that's kind of inevitable at this point. But is what it is. Unless there's like a freakish miscount somewhere. But I don't, that usually isn't the case. Of course, we don't get the final verified results until usually about today or over the weekend. But I mean, that's not something to hold your breath over. If the race was closer, maybe I could understand holding your breath a bit more, but only so much a single person can do. Why it's so important to be taking care of yourself. I hate how bright the lobby is. It literally wasn't this bright in the last one. In the last one, the colors were closer to normal. See, everything's so well lit. I hate it. Put it back. Also, why am I not getting put on Ormond? Let me see the new Ormond map. The Mount Ormond Mines. Sable's sweaty armpit. Do we think she's gonna be sweaty? Or do we think she's gonna be like actually like relatively like normal for a player to have super sweaty? Ormond. That was the Ormond photo. I hope to high hell we do not end up in. Oh, I guess I could use that if I'm trying to go to Ormond to explore the new map. That makes sense, huh? I don't know if the offering will actually work for both locations, like some of the other map offerings do. Decimated Borgo is a good example of one. I mean, RPD as well. RPD is technically two maps. With more focus on each half of the building. Ormond Lake Mine. Let's go. So this map is unreleased. We do not know when it will be released. I believe it was implied to be next year. Is there... There's an underground. Oh, that's not going to be so confusing at all. Oh, that shadow placement. Oh, the variants had him go left instead of right. Nope, gotcha. Absolutely not, Sable. Get the fuck out of here. And my goal is not Scourge Hook if possible, but this is the closest hook, and it is a Scourge Hook, and I guarantee it's the gen up top. It is. My guy. Why did you lock there? Oh, crazy. They're already repairing it again? Sable, can I help you? Can you imagine if I got Sable with that? That would have been sick. Oh my goodness, there's space under the silo too? Okay. Oh, don't fall in the hole. Check that one. That's what I thought I just heard. I wanted Sable. I really do love the maniacal laughing. I don't love the dog getting stuck on everything. Admittedly. I wish it was not the case. Uh, Head on is crazy. Find them, Fido. I didn't find anyone again. Keep forgetting I need to stay in this slipstream. Staying in the slipstream. Aha, they did go underground. Oh. They went up. Off. I need to break this generator though, because someone is right here. My guy. My guy, no. I just whiffed. So she has what? Quick and quiet? Easy you. The dog is fairly easy to avoid, though. Just get the fuck out. No, because Sable was a fucking. Get out. Please leave the game. Because Sable made this game a fucking nightmare. My brother friend see my tool shed and went out in the ladder and said, "That's a step ladder," and I never went my your ladder. Yeah, Sable made that really unenjoyable to try to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do on the new map with the new killer. I'm so glad that people are totally treating this like it's every other game mode. I love when people do that. It makes learning things so much easier. But my loadout's completely gone. Our cooldown is reduced by 5%. Collar. The training bell. Yeah, I think hunting is prison may be one word to some people. It's a whole sentence. Yeah, and quite a few of those people end up with multiple life worth. I mean, I put my Sable build on, but I didn't end up using any of it. Now that I think about it, I was like, I know I have some of those perks. I wasn't running head on and flashbang. I don't have much ability to run them together outside of on Jane at the moment. So it's going to be a while before I can even do the build that bad. But oh my god. I literally could not do anything that game because Sable was always in the right spot at the right time. Also, unless someone is on their death hook, I usually don't go for multiple saves. Drink holy water with laxatives. I'm about to start religious movement. Eek. That's awful. Oh, I found it. This meme is this is it. I download the image. Can I put an image chat? Oh, it's absolutely still funny. And no, I cannot put. It hurts a little. At my hero repair last week, I haven't heard anything since. I'm trying not to have a gripe with that one, but that's not quite how that works. For some people, it absolutely is, but there's varying levels with hearing loss, like incredibly varying levels. Because like I suffer from hearing loss, um, but it's only on one. It's only in one ear, thankfully for me. But sorry, I'm very confused because one of my siblings came home early, earlier than I had thought she was going to be home, and I guess her school band meets on Fridays as well, which is weird as fuck. But that's why I was recently looking at my phone, trying to figure out what the hell that was about, because that is weird. On a Friday when there's no late buses, that's weird. Body in the world, I'm a little. I really want to be able to play another game with this new killer. It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. I'm not sitting right. I love her cane. The overall design on this character is absolutely phenomenal. I need to do the guys stole my selfie stick. I hope you take a long look at yourself. Um, I need to remember to try to do a Mori if I can. Very unlikely that I'll be able to, but I need to remember to try to because I need to see if that is a continuous problem that her face is completely blocked out from the light sources, or if it was truly just an angle situation. Because I know that there's more than a few Moris that visually they look atrocious if the lighting ends up at a weird angle. And I mean it fractured her entire face into nothingness. But they both times I was Mori'd in a relatively dark spot. But it does not look good if her face is so poorly lit that you cannot see any of her facial features. Mori's you from what I've seen, and that's very upsetting. Her bed trampoline hit the roof. Though I will say, it's also interesting having another killer with cannibalistic tendencies. Though it doesn't seem like she actually partakes in the cannibalism often. Her story definitely was more so she forced the other guy to eat his own son. I mean, more accurate, she sees everyone as Molak, who is the man she is trying to kill. He's another killer who's been tricked by the entity to doing its bidding. Sorry, so many of these killers are just simply tricked. Like, she's just on a path for revenge. And she's not the first killer that is just on a path of revenge and ended up here because they began to see everyone as the visual of their one target. And there's a couple that are just outright crazy. Trickster falls into outright crazy. He's crazy and murderous just on his own. Ghostface falls into that category. But I mean, this is yet another killer with severe trauma that has led them onto this path. And I think that's sad. I think it's very sad to see how many killers we have that are not necessarily good people, but they wouldn't be villainous if they weren't given the power to be. I mean, some of the better examples are looking at Huntress and Wraith. Wraith was born with a physical deformity. So does Hillbilly. Did you hear about the gardener who went crazy? I didn't. But I'm expecting a terrible pun from this. As I was yapping about killer lore. He was hearing voices in his shed. Oh, I guess if I didn't put the the really clear diction on my S's, it would have sounded closer to his head. But I really make my S's distinct. That's because if you sing and you don't make your S's very clear, um, it sounds atrocious. It is the worst thing to hear. We would always do at the beginning of year in high school choir, uh, where we were told to intentionally be lazy with our S's, missing cutoffs and things like that, or just like not holding it super clear. It's awful. It's so bad. But that's why I'm usually really sharp around my S's, and I believe my T's are also on the sharper, though sometimes I do like mess up pronunciations. A calendar has dates. Sorry, the question was, want to hear a difference between me and a calendar, and it's a calendar gets dates, or a calendar has dates. Damn you. No, that one I knew. That one I knew because I used that one on a friend about a week back. It was very funny. They were not appreciative. Ba, ba, ba. I think there's a lighting issue with her face. I think the top down light that most of the map uses. Oh, my guy, I had you search literally 2 feet away from me. That is the biggest waste of your time. And sticks my ability back on cooldown. I want to go for the far gen. Someone's been around this gen. They probably moved when my dog got close. Oh no, she swerved left instead of right. Oh, I'm a tall killer, aren't I? My guy, why are you so bad? Oh my god, I can't aim this dog for the life of me. I got stuck on the edge of the wall. You're a bastard. You know that? Why is my dog getting like stuck on everything? I'm going to flip this loop around at some point on him. I need my dog to cooperate. What was that? Got you. I got one. It'll be Nope, you got me there. February, March, but April, May. I got him that time. We're playing this game again, motherfucker. Ooh. If you would like to pet the dog, you can. Sable, I know you haven't gotten the chance to. I'll match. You, sir, make me wanna frickin' off myself. You're very lucky I'm being nice. I just send him to the spot. Sorry, I'm hitting all your jokes on the nose at the moment. How'd the ornament get addicted to Christmas? I don't know. I don't need a GGW well played from fucking Ace. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck, because I hit another button and did some weird pseudo alt mode and was suddenly from the dog's perspective, and that threw me off. And I figured that out mid piece, which is like not the time to be finding that kind of thing out. I literally can't hit anyone with my dog. I need things that are not. There we go. Yeah, we'll try this. This is not going well. It was hooked on trees its whole life. Oh, there we go. That makes sense. There. 25 during Christmas. I'm very confused. I don't think it's helping that there's a very glaring typo. I just trying to understand what you are saying does not make sense. There's Noel. Oh. Yeah, trying to get there from that much much harder than it is if you already know the joke. That one doesn't stream as funny if you don't already know it. And of course, doing it over a text-based thing, it takes some of them until I say them out loud. So in Chase, can I snap away from when the dog is in its chase mode? I should clarify. Can I snap away from playing as the killer to control the dog? Is that what was happening? I need to figure that out as well. I still hate that you have to manually activate both invocations separately. Aaron's not gonna like that when I tell that to him once I finish this up. And I'm glad I'm not the only one who's been trying it. I saw the team that I was just with. It does in fact work if you are already broken. As long as you have not been broken to benefit that one. I mean, it never said that you had to be healthy for it to occur. So we just weren't sure if it was going to actually occur. If Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. Ah, it's fine. I guess my stream is running long today because I'm just sitting here waiting in queues for more than half the time. Okay, though, if it ends up hitting 4 o'clock and I'm not loading into a match, I will probably just end it. I'll pull myself out of queue and stuff. Oh my god, so many people are being incredibly stupid online at the moment. Apparently, people didn't read the thing in the news tab or the tweets that Behavior has sent out that while, yes, PTB has a new map in it, that map is not dropping for some time. I mean, we did briefly see it. It's cool. But so many people are like, oh, well, it doesn't match the vibe of the killer and the survivor because nothing matches. And it's like, well, the survivor and the killer match in a way that people just aren't thinking about. They are two people who were both corrupted and used by the entity for the entity's own gain. Um, and I think it's very cool that we are seeing that the entity will manipulate people outside of its realm now, like to such a high degree. Um, but I think it's important to realize that, like, in this world that we are in, like that is a real fear, and the people who are supposed to be running from the entity aren't always trying to do that either. Well, I mean, I believe she actually is. Let me pull up Tori's lore. PTB lore. Born and raised in a suburb outside Glasgow with her older brother Owen. Usually for Unusual for Scotland, the kids were homeschooled, but by all appearances seemed perfectly average. Um, yeah, the disciples of the Black Talon, which we remember that is how she refers to this killer refers to the entity when its influence is coming in more. Refers to it as black talons gripping her brain. Um, Another mention called the Black Talon, I believe, is somehow helping humanity transcend mortal existence. Patients like this areas overlap with the Black Talon's realm, and they call those overlaps the bleed and believe secret knowledge and technologies hidden by ascended disciples from advanced worlds be discovered. The bleed holds many dangers, both physical and psychological, and those who venture inside wear special armored hazmat suits as defense against those perils, though no one really knows how much protection they actually provide. The disciples of the Black Talon built an underground complex near each bleed they discovered, complete with living quarters, storage areas, and laboratories. We're going to find out when that Ormond map drops that it's the cult that Tori comes from. By the way, because that's what it is. It's all lab equipment and hidden stuff. Desperate to find their parents, Tori and Owen snuck into a chamber on one of the bleeds. Bleed at Quebecal Pepe. Tori and Aaron were mere fledglings, and when he didn't return, his wife went after him and disappeared as well. There are no hazmat suits left. There was only one of the original suit, like an old diving suit with a connecting air tube, which didn't fit her, but she refused to abandon her parents and decided to enter the bleed without a suit. Her brother was too afraid to follow. Found madness and savagery and horror, blood-curdling shrieks, and ferocious growls, and something slithering in and out of the shadows. She could feel the eyes of predators as they hunted her in this strange, timeless place where two realities folded into one. Her fear under control, she came across pieces of a bloody hazmat suit. She found no body, just hunks of hair, chunks of flesh, and seamed viscera. 100 feet away, she located her father, his suit intact but unconscious. Dr. Agmoy, even as her predator stalked her from the shadows as her closer brother Owen suddenly appeared, oversized hazmat suit. He led the otherworldly creatures away, allowing Tori enough time to pull their father to safety. With the screams of her brother. So her brother died in this. Silvering in her ears, she emerged unscathed with her sanity intact, which amazed the disciples of the Black Talon. Her father eventually recovered from injuries but never returned. Tori suffered no ill effects from her time in the bleed. At least nothing physical. Something dark touched her heart, and she had many recurring visions of selfless disciples hunting and sacrificing victims to the Black Talon. She believed her visions were omens, and she was certain that one day she would serve the Black Talon the same way as a disciple. As the cult was, but Tori rose fast the most time she ventured into the bleed. She felt more of its cold darkness taking hold of her. Okay, there's not even a fourth person here. So she began to find enemies among people, and this is where Hattie comes in. One such enemy of Tori's was a paranormal investigator and podcaster who claimed the cult was an instrument of malevolence. This vlogger was determined to unmask them, but she disappeared while investigating a World War II bunker high in the French Alps. Her brother Jordan blamed the disciples of the Black Talon for her disappearance and worked tirelessly to expose them to the world. So when Hattie disappeared, her brother Jordan still kept not only looking for her, but he blamed the cult. To reach the highest level disciples of Black, she learned their darkest secrets, like how they appeased the Black Talon with a sacred ritual of torture and sacrifice before entering the bleed. Jordan discovered one such ritual was to take place at the grand opening of a new quantum research facility and secretly taped it. He then posted the grisly video online to show the world the malignant evils at the heart of the cult. Use a power to convince the world the video was a fake, mere prank. Then they sent Tori to hunt him down. They told her if she accomplished this, she was sent to the inner circle of masters and one day become a pure disciple in the Black Talon's domain. Unquestioningly, dressed in her ceremonial mask, Tori approached the young man with a dagger, but having never killed anyone, she hesitated. She didn't know what to say or do, and a strange numbness began to crawl up her neck, her ears, her face, her lips began to tingle. Blank. She stood there staring blankly at her sacrifice, wondering what was happening to her. Killing was easier in her dreams and her visions as a spectator, and try as she did, she could not stop her hands from trembling. Just when the masters were about to intervene, she took a deep, calming breath and remembered the sacrifice would usher her into the black nourishment. So she lifted the ceremony dagger with both hands just before she could plunge the glistening blade into the non-believer's chest. The fog surrounded them. So, poor Hattie. But Tori was taken away as a sacrifice in place of Jordan. That is her role in this. She was trying to become a killer. And instead, the entity took her for showing fear. Go ahead, doggo. Flush him out of there for me. In fact, it did not flush a single person out of there for me. I thought the generator was moving. I apologize. So it's that one, right? And this one I follow in the trail for the haste. I got the hit. Y'all, I got someone with my dog. Can I please pick you up? Hey. Hey. Now that I understand what I'm supposed to do with my freaking dog, I get it. Can I damage the generator, please? Oh, I need this one back. I want that, Jen. Was what, the unlock? I will break this gen, though. I have to. I cannot let them just get the free repair. Oh, there they are. Why is like everyone around here now? I swung too quick. Damn. One hit. I don't want this gen to pop though. You bitch. I messed up the angle ever so slightly. I whiffed it because I didn't let the ability kick in. Hook. Hook, 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 hook. Want to get to this hook that's by this generator. I thought. My dog, where are you going? Let's go, baby. There we go. Y'all, we cannot all be on top of each other. What an upsetting way to go. Come on. What is he doing? No, you come over here. Does he not realize? Does he not realize? What? What is it? Really pop. I'm trying to bring him to the exit because he very clearly didn't want to go to the exit. Really pop. Y'all are fucked. Look at what you've done. Look at what you've done. It's a PTB. I think so too. It's just really shitty that we've been advertised this feature and the time that we're supposed to be able to use it, we don't get it. But anywho, I mean, that's been the new stuff that's coming out next month. So, woo. Yeah, I don't know why people are like hard sweating. I really wish I did, but I don't get it. I mean, yeah, I straight up only hooked one of them the entire match, so that's why I knew I could hook them the third time and they weren't gonna die because I saw that there were the other hooks on other people. And I was like, I didn't hang you up though. But yeah, mean, that's it for now. It's been a time having seen sweats on both sides of the game. I don't get it with the PTB. None of this shit matters. None of it matters. All of those blood points I've earned and spent, none of those will actually exist when I switch over to the normal version of the game. And none of it will happen. But here we are. But anywho, I should stop yapping and yelling. I was told to play a game with someone like 20 plus minutes ago, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go play games IRL instead of sitting at my computer all day. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the new stuff, even though I did get frustrated because no one's letting any there's a lot of people out here not letting people enjoy the new stuff. And I don't understand why that's the case. But I don't know. I'm excited for the new killer. I'm excited to see what comes next. I'm excited to see the survivor perks be used because those survivor perks are insanely good and people were shitting on them and I was like, I think you're wrong, but that's okay. Um yeah, that invocation is actually going to be super powerful and so many people don't realize it. Cuz people are already shitting on it cuz it's an invocation and you get broken and stuff, but the amount of aura reading, the one round that I had it go off successfully that it actually mattered in, was the one where I was stalling for, was the Toba landing one. Um, and that game was awesome. I could see the killer for most of it because that invocation went off. And I'm not sure why it was the person who put the invocation up that complained about it. So I might need to reread the invocation because there might be bugged. Might be bugged and not working for the person who triggers it. Because it does in fact work for others, but I didn't see the game that I had the invocation and I set it off. I never saw her aura afterwards, so I wonder if there is a bug out there with it that causes that. But anywho, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna end the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful time. I will make announcements on Twitter about what's going on later. Right? Bye bye.